Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and I'm back with episode 4 of Love Island. My apologies for not dropping a video yesterday. I was busy, and I didn't even end up watching the episode. I can't lie. I just watched like all the content creators that I love. I just watched their reviews instead because I couldn't be asked to watch the video. But we're back. We're back with episode 4, and guys, it was okay. If I'm being honest, I don't really know for this season, innit? I'm not too sure for this season. It could be because Love Island's been played out. It's been played out for years. Or is it the season's just starting a bit slow? There's something, it's just lacking a bit of oomph, in my humble opinion. But either way, guys, let's get straight into this video. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me. It only takes a second. And of course, subscribe. Press that subscribe button. It's road to 50k. Now, something weird happened earlier. I was basically like cooking food while I was watching. And I look at my phone, I put my phone down, I look at my phone, and all of a sudden all my notes are deleting in chunks. So I feel like something happened where like oil has like spilt onto my screen. It's deleted half my notes, and I've then had to like figure out what has been deleted. So it's really annoying because a lot of my notes have basically been deleted in some freak accident. So I'm just going to give you, this is probably going to be quite a short episode, but it is what it is, man. So the episode starts with the aftermath of Chris kissing Molly. Now again, as I said, I'll keep it trilly with you. I didn't watch yesterday's episode, but I saw my friend's reviews, so I know the synopsis of what happened. So Chris has kissed Molly. Molly was very honest in her evaluation of the situation with Chris, and she basically was saying that throughout the episode that, yeah, Chris is cool, I like him, but I can't really distinguish when he's being funny, when he's being serious. Is he flirting? Is he just joking? Like, and when she said that, that's when all the memories came flooding back. That's Chris's problem. He's too much of a joker. You know, them ones there, too much of a joker, class clown, one of them ones. So like the girls, the gal them, they don't really, it's like, when are you going to be serious? But Chris, I still like Chris, man. But I think I don't know how successful he's going to be with Molly when she's not, I don't know how much she's feeling him. Either way, Callum was frustrated with the alleged lies that Molly told, with how they ended up breaking up. I don't really care about that storyline, to be honest. Chris made me laugh. He said he had a boner from when he lipped Molly on the terrace. Now Mitch, messy Mitch. You know what, yeah? My donut of the day, my first donut of the day of the season, it goes to Mitch. Mitch is a clown. Sometimes Mitch convinces me. Sometimes he convinces me that he can be normal. Like, he'll say something, it might be the way he banters with girls, I'm not too sure, but he'll convince me that he's normal. But then he'll show his true colours. He's a waste man. Did he or did he not say to Liberty that he wanted to marry her and all that weird stuff? Because clearly he thinks that's what girls want to hear. And then he's then saying to Demi today, I'll do anything. I'll graft you. I'll do anything to graft you. If that's what you want from me, I'll graft you. And I'm like, bro, pattern up, innit? Like, you're just moist and you're a donut, because what transpired moments after you simped for her, she ended up kissing Lewis. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my stream started to bug when her and Lewis were chatting, so I didn't actually get to see them kiss, but Kaz and Liberty's reaction and Mitch's reaction showed me that they kissed. I don't actually know though, so if they didn't kiss and they just thought they kissed, let me know in the comments. But as far as I'm aware, they kissed. I just didn't see it. So yeah, Mitch is moist. He's donut of the day 100%. And Mitch, you're probably going to be donut of the day most of the time, the same way you were last season when you came back. Now you're here begging for clout again, begging for some sort of relevancy, leading Liberty on. I like Liberty, but again, I don't know what's Liberty really doing. Again, Liberty, I like her a lot, but what's she really doing here? She just came off of Love Island games. She was on a Love Island before. She's Love Island again. Like, fam, you're just going to be typecast as that Love Island person. I think you need to maybe just rein it in, and if you ain't had success now, then let it go, innit? But whatever. Toby snitches on Callum about the kiss. Whatever, snitch. Mummy, Hannah and Anton speak, and yeah, they ain't got much vibes there. They quote unquote they call each other like a brother and sister relationship, when really it's like a great nan or great auntie and nephew relationship. Hannah gets a text, and then she starts having a seizure. Like, what is with these lot, yeah? As in, this is not just this season, this ain't just Hannah, this is every year. Every year they get a text. Oh my God, I'm shaking, I've got a text. What's wrong with you? Are you not living in a modern world? What do you do when you get a text in real life and it dings off? Oh my God. don't know for these lot, man. It's whatever, eh? Anyway, Hannah gets picked to go on a date with this new guy, Josh. Obviously, he's a new guy to the villa, but they go way back. They go way back. So Josh basically is the new guy. He was from season 1. Guys, who the fuck even watched season 1? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I joined Love Island from season 2, innit? Like, no one watched the original season. That was just no wonder they got 2 people from season 1 coming back, because they need to revitalize. They were irrelevant then. You were irrelevant back then, so of course you need to get your clout back up. So I understand it, but either way, this new boy Josh, or the OG Josh, he comes in and he picks Georgia for a date, other Georgia for a date, and Hannah for a date, or Great Aunt Anna, sorry. And apparently he's got history with both Georgias, which is interesting. He dated Georgia Harrison for a while and left her at a club or something. I didn't really understand that whole history there, and then he also had a bit of history with Georgia. But his date with Georgia S, she is so infatuated and so loved up with Toby. It's like, where are you getting that from? Like, why are you? Because she even said, "Oh, it was brave of you to pick me because, you know, I'm out of all the people in the villa, I'm the most coupled up." It's been 4 days. I mean, I know they've got a little bit of history there from wherever the games won. I don't know, but as in, bruh, it's a bit mad still. But either way, him and Hannah have a nice date as friends. They catch up. She basically explains that her and Anton don't really have no one. He appreciates her ass. But you know what I like about this Josh fella, yeah? He is quite assertive. He doesn't really care about stepping on toes and this, that, and the other. Like, he's quite assertive when it comes to the girls, and or when it comes to asserting himself with the fellow man them. Like, when they came back from the date and Anton was like, "Oh, yeah, you taking 2 of my girls, like, you don't really mind stepping on toes." Man said, "I will stomp on them." He said, "I will stomp on them." Stomp the Yard, Chris Brown. Remember that? You remember that film? If you know that film, comment below. Chris Brown stomped the yard on the villa. He stomped the villa. Honestly, it's nuts. It made me laugh, yeah, when Hannah was like, "Oh yeah, you know, even though I'm a mum, I like to make sure that I've got a life for myself." She basically said, "Oh, I'm a mum, but I need to make time for myself, or I have a life. I make sure that I have a life." No one doesn't believe that you don't have a life. You literally have a child and you've chosen to go on Love Island. The maximum time you could be on Love Island is like 2 months. Clearly you don't care about missing your child that much, innit? if we're calling a spade. Chris and Callum's a side man, by the way. Like, what's he doing here? 1 minute he's talking about, yeah, it'd be nice if we rekindle, but then he's talking about, yeah, you should. I don't know. The guy don't know what way he's up, down, left, right, diagonal. He's just all over the gaff, man. And he's a bit of an airhead, innit? He's just got nothing but oxygen and maybe a bit of carbon dioxide in his bonds. Like, there's nothing really going on up there. I can't really see him being in a villa for much longer, because what girl's going to come in and want him? I don't know. Maybe they will. Yeah, Messy Mitch, this clown, obviously I've spoken about it earlier, but he then declares his love for Demi. And the funny thing about the whole Demi situation is she goes, yeah, I'm gonna basically see what Lewis is saying, innit? I'm gonna see what Lewis is saying, and if it's not on with him, then it's on with you. Basically, you're a sideman. And the thing is with Mitch, he might be a sideman, but he's very consciously aware of his sideman ability. So he basically called her out on it. He was like, "Rah. So what you're saying is I'm the side dish to Lewis." And she was like, "No, that sounds a bit harsh. It's not like that. No. Of course you are. You are peri peri rice. In fact, you're not. That's too flavoursome for you. Even cream spinach is too much flavour for you, man. You're just, I don't know, maybe a little bit of corn on a cob. You ain't the main dish. You ain't even the side dish. You're the side. And the proof's in the pudding. As soon as Demi left you, she's cuddled up to my man, Lewis. Lewis is like, "Oh yeah, I've waited all day for this." I'm like, what? Because you've got Kaz and Lewis talk at the same time. So sorry, I missed this. I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to get this video done because this episode wasn't really all that. But Kaz and Lewis are talking, and Kaz, I don't know if she's not getting it. Kaz ain't getting it. And you know what? At some point, you have to question, like, Kaz, what's your MO here? Because this is looking like deja vu. You weren't really getting all the love back then in your own season until that fake light he came through. What was my man called? I can't remember what my man was called anyway, but he came through and saved the day. But we all saw through it. Yeah, another lighty that don't like our beautiful queens. So I don't know what it is, but she ain't really got, you know, like people have like a gaydar. You know, when people can tell if someone's like homosexual or whatever, or she ain't got the negro dar. You know, she ain't got the black dar. She can't tell if a man likes her or not. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because she's such a beautiful girl, and my man just he's just interested in one thing in it, so it's calm. So each to their own, and it is what it is. But she struggles to identify that he ain't interested. My man's talking about Josh. Oh, Josh is going in to steal some girls, isn't he? Oh, where is Josh? Why are you talking about a next man? Are you fruit salad? Why you're laying there with Kaz and you're talking about next man? What's Josh on? Yeah. Oh, and then obviously Kaz is dropping hints like, oh yeah, they went to talking about the terrace, and she's like, we haven't been there. We haven't been to the terrace. And he just starts laughing. She's like, what are you laughing at? We ain't. But like, you can just tell, it's clear, as I said, Stevie Wonder, he's blind, old ass, can see that he ain't interested in Kaz, and he just wants Demi, and the proof was in the pudding. They end up talking afterwards, they end up kissing afterwards, and Mitch and Kaz both got mugged off. Like they got mugged off still. So yeah, it's tight, man, it's tight. Like Lewis even said, oh, Kaz isn't you. Yeah, Kaz isn't you. Yeah, I like Kaz, but Kaz isn't you. And she's like, oh, Demi's all like, ah. So yeah, after Demi kissed Lewis, which I didn't see, I have to remind you, I didn't see that, she then joins Liberty and Kaz. Bearing in mind, Liberty and Kaz were preeing her. They were like, rah, did they? I've just seen them go that way and that go that way, and he was definitely kissing someone, and like peak. So Liberty, you know, Liberty's a rider, so she was like just giving her evils, daggering her, and it was just awkward, innit? And I don't really like to see that, to be fair, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So basically, there's a recoupling, and the girls have to choose. And Mitch also saw the kiss. So Mitch was kind of like, I think Mitch said to Kaz, I think he asks Kaz, did they kiss? And she's like, yeah. And then Mitch and his insecure beta boy self, he then goes to Lewis, like, what happened with you and Demi? And he goes, just a little kiss. And my man's funny, you know, like, Lewis is a funny guy still, because my man said, just a little kiss. But outside of having sex in the bedroom, that's pretty much the next biggest thing. You publicly kissing someone, that's a big thing. So my man tries to downplay it like, yeah, just a little kiss, nothing minor in it. But that's a pretty big deal. And when you're as moist, messy Mitch, yeah, I bet he felt that one. He took that to heart still. But either way, I'm sure there was more that I could have spoke about. But as I said, my notes just phantom, they deleted randomly, so it's a bit mad still. But either way, guys, let me know your thoughts, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you lot at the next video. You done know the thing, and yeah, I think that's it. Let me know if I forgot anything. Peace.